Hello, everyone. We are live again. Stop it, Fitzgerald. Hello, everyone. We are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you so much for joining us. As we always do before we get started, we just want to thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. Again, thank you guys for supporting us over the years. Search for Huru, my Search for Huru subscribers, and also Carabar's affiliates. Again, thank you for joining our team, our mighty team, our great team. It means a lot. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Again, like, share, and subscribe. And also share the content. Well, make sure you share too. Even if you don't find value in what we're doing for some odd reason, if you don't find value in what we're doing, at least share with somebody else because they might find value in what we're doing. And also go to dynastymirror.com. Here we go. I almost forgot, dynastymirror.com. Go grab your Africa is my therapy shirt. Brother Fitzgerald has it all right now. Africa is my therapy shirt. And then grab the African Ancestral Spirituality roll call shirt. Is also available at dynastymirror.com. So before we get started, I got to introduce my brother, Fitzgerald Stevens. He has a home here. This is his home. I'll search
thank you, Prince.
It's your home. It's your home. A Cabo, it's your home. So
a Cabo.
I mean, welcome.
Cabo. Okay.
Yeah. And then you say a Kuile.
What does that mean?
Like when you go into someone's home, you say a Kuile, a Kuile. And I say a Cabo.
Okay. A Kuile.
A Kuile.
A Kuile. What have I just said to him?
Or you can say a Kule.
A Kule. What did I just say to him?
I mean, you're going to somebody's home, so it's a greeting for when you go into somebody's home.
Okay. How do I say thank you for having me in your home?
You can say Eshegon. Eshegon. For having me. We'll do that on another note.
I mean, I have to have some greetings when I go over to an African nation. I don't want to show up just in English. I want to, be able to at least greet them in their own language. I think that's very important. And say thank you and please and you're welcome and all that kind of stuff.
So everyone, thank you so much. Today's topic. So they announced, now I think it might have fell through, but a new stimulus check is on its way. Okay. But then the question is, what are you going to do with your stimulus check? Are you going to invest it? Or are you gonna I mean, you say you wouldn't?
Heck yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Are you gonna invest it?
Yeah, I would.
So are you going to invest it or are you going to, I don't know, blow it? So that's today's topic. What should you do with your stimulus check? And again, let me give this disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. All right. We're not financial professionals, but we're just, we're speaking on what will you do with your stimulus check. Somebody in the chat room says they're buying passports. Well, is the passport. I think the passport office is back open, but yeah, invested into bills and property taxes. Someone says I'm gonna build a wall with it. What else we got here? People are gonna go to Chinese restaurants. Yeah, people probably go grab some Chinese food too. I know Fitzgerald is going to Publix.
Oh wow, man.
Fitzgerald is going to Publix.
I gotta eat. I'd like to give a shout out to Hey, Miss Stubby. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you for saying hi to me. So hey, right back to you.
Yeah. Fitzgerald is going to go to Publix. That's where he's going to go. And then, thank God there won't be any Alabama football games this year, so he definitely can't blow his money on that. So thank God Fitzgerald can't blow his money on Alabama.
That's saying I'm going to let you run my beloved Alabama Crimson Tide down, man. I'm going to start taking the gloves off now. You keep talking noise and remind you who we are.
He won't. Thank God he won't blow his money on some Alabama Crimson Tide tickets. Thank God. Oh, man. Hey, thank gosh. That's the worst investment. That's the worst way you can spend your money is on some Crimson Tide tickets. Why would people want to go to Alabama football game, Fitzgerald?
17 national championships, a superior college collegiate football program, been running like that since the 60s. We ain't nothing but a winner. That's why you want to go. That's why you want to cast. The cats either hate us or love us. We don't care about the ones that hate us. Definitely race those that love it, because we are a superior football team to your Georgia Bulldogs and anybody else out there you want to throw. That's why you want to go. You want to win championships like we do in Carrot Bars. You want to play where the champions play. Congratulations. That team is called the University of Alabama Crimson Tide. For those of you who doubt me, Google us to find out who we are. No, that's why you want to go, Prince. That's why. See, you notice how you can't say anything but just look at admiration, because you know what? I'm an Alabama alumni. You are not. That's the thing about it. That's why you want to go, Prince. We win. And in the game of life, there's winners and losers. The middle people don't count. You understand
well,
that?
Anyway, a real college football franchise, college football program, University of Georgia Bulldogs are real. Hey, Fitzgerald, we got more gymnastics championships than you guys.
Goody do. You need to go be a turnip flip around here. I'll do something, a somersault all the way. What they call it. Man, I think these people want to hear us about how we're going to do. They know. I think some of it entertained by a little rivalry. But y'all, it's not a rivalry. Alabama's so much superior to Georgia. It's just ridiculous. They know it. But so we're going to talk about that stimulus check around right there, because it's Friday. And unfortunately, I'm going to be seeing you lovely people's faces again until Sunday. So I want to definitely make something about it. Hey, Prince, how much are they talking about the new stimulus check going to be? It's going to be another 1,200. It's going to be lesser, lower, and what are they? How much are they talking about here?
So they're talking another 1,200, and then on top of that, for the unemployment. So with this supplement, this unemployment supplement, you're getting additional $600 per week. They're talking about reducing that. So another one-time check of $1,200, and then reducing that unemployment supplement. So you're gonna get less money.
Let me go on the record. I did get my $1,200. And I was thankful for it.
All right.
You got a chance to do a couple of things. One of the first things I did in it, not one of the first thing. The first thing I did was, I believe I purchased gold. I believe I purchased some gold for my Carrot Bar account. I got it through my business account. So I did practice similar to what I preached. Was able to do a couple things with it. I'm grateful for it. I'm not gonna not downplay it. I wasn't one of those type of person. Only $1,200? No, Lord, thank you. I learned not to despise small beginnings, but it went away relatively quickly. There was stuff I wasn't gonna say I was behind and stuff, but yeah, I was able to go to Publix and get me some more food and don't smile at me, man. I gotta eat.
I'm not smiling.
Don't smile. I know I go a little bit, but I gotta eat. I'm quite sure some other people who had some could use it to do some things that they needed too. Now we have one of our guests that in here said, passports. Great idea, but I will hope that was done before this. You need a passport like you need driver's license. You need a passport like you need a birth certificate. I didn't understand that until about a little over 10 years ago. Matter of fact, my passport is getting ready to expire next year. And so in the U.S., they expire every 10 years. So I believe you have to have that. I believe that you must travel. I truly do. You get a perspective of how different people live. I'm an American, born and raised, educated in this country. As far as living, pretty much, this is what I'm most exposed to. The only other country I could say I have a good deal about how they live and what their culture is Canada. But Canada, the United States is so similar, it doesn't even feel like I can go on there. It feels like I've been anywhere. My perspective changed when my perspective changed by talking to different people from different around the world and getting their focus on their cultures, how they deal with life and what's their outlook. And I found out we have more similarities than we do differences. For example, people care about their families just as much as I care about mine. People care about their livelihood, their economic freedom just as much as I do mine. People care about their friends and their communities as much as I do mine. People want to live in freedom. Other words, have the freedom to choose and to choose their life choices as far as for them. People want to feel safe. You know, they want someone breaking in their home and, you know, and at the mercy of someone simply because they're not able to defend themselves. People want a good life for their children, and they want to travel too, and they want to do things. They want you to stop interfering in their homes and their personal lives, just like I do. But and people like, wow. When you sit down and you actually listen to someone of a different cultures, you'll learn that there's only one race. It's the human race. And you know what? They care about their surroundings, their communities, just like I am mine. Who am I to save a system that's worked 5,000 years, say like on the African continent? Who am I to say that's archaic? Who am I to say that a different faith is not on par of my faith? Who am I to say that? Who am I to say, you know, that if a man chooses to keep two households and I don't, who am I to say that he's wrong? Or, you know, who am I to say these things? So I've learned to deal with mostly the spirit of cooperation and unity. With my platform, with the platform that I mostly talk about here, with Carrot Bars, helping people to build wealth, to help people have choices, to help people do what they need to do to the betterment of their lives, to live their lives on their terms and their dreams. We don't try to run this down anybody's throat. We just tell you about basically what we are after, which is the freedom, the time freedom, the financial freedom. I've clarified my objectives, and my goal is to have enough time along with enough money to do what I want, when I want, where I want, without having to ask any man's or woman's permission to do so. That's the holy grail for me. You know, that's what I want. The ability to make my own choices, the ability to live my life on my terms, you know, and to empower people to live their lives on their terms. Now, the stimulus check, it goes like this. And I'm quite sure they have it over in Africa, Europe, or Asia. But there's this saying over here in America, give a man a fish, you know, he can eat for a day. Teaching the fish, he can eat for a lifetime. But someone's just giving you a $1,200 stimulus check. They just gave you a nice fish. Mm-hmm. But suppose someone could teach you a system that you can do that $1,200 in a day. You know, it is money out there floating around like that.
All right.
Suppose you could take a portion of that check. Suppose you could take a portion of your money, because make no mistake, it is money that's yours. It's just simply being given back to you. You know, just so when you understand that, it's almost comical to say like the government is giving us. The government don't give anything. You know, that you as a taxpayer, you pay into that. They're just giving you stuff back. Suppose you could say, thank you very much. Okay, and let me take a portion of that and create my own business. And I'm going to use the bare minimum. Although there are things like that. Say for example, you take about, I'm not even going to say half. You take about $200 US. Get you a Carrot Bar business package. Start saving gold for yourself. Start teaching other people how to save gold for themselves. Create you a business the world over that you run from a cell phone in 149 countries, and you can literally use that, and you can have you a platform where you can create $1,200 a day, a week. You know, whatever, or even more, based on what you want. Imagine not ever someone being able to tell you, you know what, you got to adjust your lifestyle to the income that we're paying you. Imagine never having to get ulcers or your stomach tightened up at night and worried about if someone's going to fire you. I used to have things like that. I used to, when you guys often hear me talk about sales, and that's where I cut my financial, my career, as far as that, my working career. And I tell you, and I can say about how good it was. I can tell you how much money we made. I could tell you the euphoric feeling of making more money before 11 o'clock than most people make in a week off of one sale. I could tell you that. But I also could tell you the feelings of when you get something called chargeback and you have to walk to your wife and you don't have a check simply because there was someone who canceled a policy or someone who canceled an item. You didn't know about it. You got back charged for that. Back charge means they've already paid you a certain part of your commission. If these people don't keep up, your customers don't keep up with the payments on that, they just snatch that money back up. I also could tell you what it means when you walk into someone before you get ready to have sales calls and you're thinking like, my God, if I don't get the sale, I'm on double secret probation. I need this sale to get my career and to keep my career and stuff. And it's not only sales. I look at that in other industries too. If they lose like a number one competitor, number one customer, their jobs at loss and everything like that. And you start to realize like, wait a minute, man, my future in someone else's hands is a game of chance. If they like me, if this circumstance go right, if people keep buying. But when you decide to work on a launch out for your business, understand this. In the first part of getting it going, you're going to work much harder for yourself than someone else.
Right.
Understand this. You're going to have to sacrifice much more than much more working for you than for yourself. Understand this: when you decide to launch out to be an entrepreneur and decide to create your own income for you and your family, there are no days off. Your business is on your mind 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Why? Because you actually control it. That's responsible for your income. It's sadly, and I'm going to change this. There are sometimes I jump on this phone and I jump on this computer and I wake up in the morning. I'm checking my gold business before I even say thank you, Lord, for waking me up in the morning. I hate to actually admit that to you. I really do. But this is my business. Now, when I was going when I was at a job, I went there and I guess you can have this entitlement of security, which is no such thing. You went in there, you do your job, they pay you at the end of the week or every 2 weeks. That's easy compared to being an entrepreneur. But that right there will lull you to sleep. In addition to you paying for that so-called security, you're going to get at the end of it and you're going to find you never really had it in the first place. Right. They're just giving you a bone and but if something comes up like whatever we see going on in our global markets today, you can be fired, you can be let go, you can be let go if someone says something to you. You probably have to be subject to a lot of environment that you don't really want. For example, a man can be at a cafeteria or the break room. He said, "Hi, how are you doing?" Sexual harassment. I didn't like the way you said that. You gotta think I'm playing.
No,
you not think I'm playing. I didn't like the way you said hi. It sounded, I didn't like the tone. Like, what the heck you talking about? Well, go to HR, then you got to pin yourself for stupidity. Or you're a woman, some guy uses some crazy sexist joke and create an environment. You just there just to do your job. See, this is the way corporations and the corporate environment plays. This is how it is. But it's so you decide, okay, I got enough going on in my head. I can go ahead and take a portion of my salary and I can start putting it aside and build something, because if I don't do that, I'm always going to be subject to this type of environment. And you really got to see far as what it is. Okay, the $1,200 stimulus check, and I'm mostly talking to our American audience, but it also can translate over into other audiences around the world. Okay, you get a in our case it's $1,200 stimulus check. Okay, second time, great. How fast did the first one go?
Fast.
Okay.
I didn't even get the first one, so.
Well, your paper's long anyway. You didn't need it. But if that's going to go just as fast or not faster, wouldn't it behoove you to take a small portion of that yourself and really invest that in a business like Carrot Bars, and start creating you an income stream where you can have choices over your life? I promise you, things are going to come up. Life happens, and it says in the Holy Bible that it rains on the just and unjust, meaning that you're not exempt from trouble and hard times just because you're a good person. I mean, it took me decades to understand that. Just because you are a good man or a good woman, don't always expect good to be to happen to you. Just sometimes good people do get left off, fired. Sometimes good people do go through divorces. Sometimes good people do lose their home. Sometimes the good people don't get the promotion. But you'll notice a lot of the problems are created because of lack of income, for the most part. For the most part, I'm not saying that's the sole thing, but like that. So, and income is so important because it helps you control your time. Now, we represent Carrot Bars. When I come on here, that's what I'm talking about with Prince Amir, building wealth. And the way we choose to do it is through Carrot Bars. What is Carrot Bars? Carrot Bars is the largest distributor of small gram gold increments anywhere in the world. And when I say small gram gold increments, I mean small gram gold increments. This right here is about, this is what it's called, cash gold. Let it focus on there. 0.1 gram of gold. This guy right here, that is actually gold. The cash is in the note right here. Okay. Yeah, I can pick this up all day long for like less than $7 US. Okay. Easily, I could go down to Starbucks and get a flapper, a triple wrapper, whatever the heck they call the stuff, and get me like a banana bread. I can pay $7 just for that. Okay, I get rid of the banana bread and the flapper wrapper, triple wrapper. It's gonna elevate my blood sugar and it's gonna go out my body, and then that's gone. This is going to elevate my wealth, and it's going to keep going up in value. And this right here, or I can simply buy a gram of gold for myself. Okay, all I'm doing is exchanging my paper cash into gold into a tier 1 assets. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing what gold is doing right now?
It's at $1,900.
$1,900. When I became a part of Carrot Bars, when I registered my account, gold was like this stuff right here. This stuff right here that I've been buying over the years. $1,100 per an ounce back in 2015 when I first became a part of Carrot Bars in January 15. The same gold that I'm holding on right now, right? And that was $1,100 per an ounce. The same gold per an ounce right now just hit over $1,900. Now, I made a mistake. I said that gold should be somewhere. I was thinking about maybe $2,000 by the fall, or $2,000 by the fall, or definitely at the end of the fall. I'm wrong. It might be $2,000 by the end of next week per an ounce. Other words, just by me holding on to this stuff, it's increasing my wealth. Gold is money, ladies and gentlemen. Gold is money. And so I decided to register my account. I get a business package, my own gold franchise, as Prince Amir eloquently says. I tell other people who sit around there and go ahead and start their own gold business, and they start acquiring gold. Yeah, I get a percentage of that. Or apologies, good people. I'm using the word "I" too much. Please forgive me for that inconsideration. You can go ahead and build a business that you run through your cell phone or your computer that operates in 149 countries based on you getting your own business package, you registering your account. And as you tell other people, you can get paid a percentage of that. That's going to create leverage for you. And that's one of the pivotal reasons why the wealthy keep getting wealthy. They use leverage. In other words, they get paid not only for their efforts, but the efforts of other people. You have got to tap into that. Some people call it residual incomes. Some people call it other names by royalties, dividends. But they don't call it wages. Wages is what most people are gotten themselves in the trap right now. They work a job, great, love working job, where no problem, no problem. Somewhat I still kind of like them myself. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, it is something wrong with that if you just depend solely upon that job and something happens to that job, then your income is gone. You and your family is gone. You and your family's fiber livelihood is gone. I've had jobs. I've been downsized, fired, whatever. But all translates. I didn't have an income. I remember one time for no fault of my own, getting let go from a job that I thought I was doing pretty good at, and then I remember having to walk and tell my wife, like, hey, I don't have a job, man. That was one of the longest drives up the road I ever had in my life. I mean, it does something to a man, and woman, but I'm talking about men at the moment. It does something to a man when he doesn't have money to provide for his household. I mean, it just goes against his very nature. Why? Men are providers. That's what we're supposed to do. And so I can't leave that always in the hand of another man. What do I mean by that? Okay, if they like me, if they want to keep me there, they say I got a place for them, fine. Well, that's great. That's all fine. And then if you're that anointed one or that anointed two or three, or that executive club members, that's fine. But most people are not. They are just the regular workers, middle class workers, subject to the whims of management and whatever. Okay, but what if you had your own business? What if you had your own wealth stream that you can create, that you can that no one can determine how much you earn, that no one can put a cap on it, that it doesn't care if you're male, female, black, white, Jew, Gentile. It doesn't care. Godly, atheist. It doesn't care. It doesn't care if you're African. It doesn't care if you're young, you're old. You have to be like 18 to register your account and get you a business package. Then you have literally the right to go out and make much money as you make. You don't have to worry about a whole bunch. You don't have to worry about a toxic atmosphere of a corporate culture. And not all of them keep a culture like that. Not all of them do, but many do. And you can go out there and determine and work your own future. What if it gives you a home-based business that you can realize tax benefits by having a home-based business? Do you know right now, as a regular employee, regular W-2 employee, you're subject to about 40% of taxes with your gross pay automatically? 40%. Yeah. Taxes is the biggest detriment to your wealth. Okay. And so when you're a regular employee just working a job, you don't have any tax shield. Taxes will evaporate your wealth very, very rapidly, and it does it slow. You'll think you're being just by paying your fair share of taxes. Well, let's determine what fair is. Because the way I used to teach my stepchildren, I would tell them, hey, listen. Fair is in this household. Don't expect fair to work outside this household. Don't expect people to fair. Fair is inside this household. Fair is inside this household. Don't think it works out there in the world like that. You know what? Don't think that you will get passed over because you're not the boss's daughters or the boss's son. You will get passed over because you don't have the connections that they do. You might have, even though you have the better ability, even though you're clearly the most talented candidate. Talent and ability don't mean nothing. It's connections that mean everything. For the most part, especially when you start rising up in the upper echelons of the level of levels and stuff like that. You need to have a platform that you can lead to your children. And that you can control, that you can elevate just as high as your talent make you. There is no other plateau. There's no entrepreneurship. It is the last bastion of financial freedom. You can't really do it with anybody else's clock. You can't. Believe me, I'll try. You can make a good living, right? And don't mix making a good living with having freedom. Okay, don't confuse the two. What Karatbars give you the opportunity to create your own freedom. Now, getting back to the tax thing, why do you want to own business? Having an own business like say you have an own business, you can have access to certain tax deductions that you can't as a regular employee. Having a home-based business is the equivalent of Captain America having his shield. Okay, let me explain. Okay, so when you have all these different things coming at you and people in your pocket, you know, you can raise the shield of your own business, saying, wait a minute, I can write this off. Wait a minute, I can get deduction for that. Wait a minute, I can get deduction this. Wait a minute, you know, that's tax deductible. This is tax deductible. So you can literally render your tax, cut your tax bill in half from 40 to 20%, thus bringing more pay home to your family. So that's giving you, that's helping you well. So number one, we created an income stream, a residual income stream by using leverage. We're saving in gold, which is nothing but assets that's going up. And then we're giving ourselves a pay on the other end because we're paying less taxes. Giving you 3 streams of wealth that's coming in your home right there. Now that simply by registering your account, get your business package, just by that, doing by that. Okay, then the third thing, the fourth thing, final thing you want to do, you got to have a plan to lead generational wealth. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, love your job. You're a doctor, you're an attorney, you're a plumber, you're all this kind of things. Awesome, phenomenal. You're an electrician. You're a homemaker who you decide to sell cupcakes in your house and do that and create a viable business. Much respect for you. You know, you work at a major department stores and stuff. Respect for you. You have reached the holy grail of a 6-figure income. I used to think that was a lot of money. It's not. You know, you gotten up there, okay? You can't leave your salary to your wife and children. You can't do it. Because that job doesn't belong to your mate or to your father, your mother, or to you. That belongs to the company to give who they will. Okay? Prince Amir doesn't mind me saying this. He worked for Fortune 500 company, Fortune 300 company. Okay. Okay, so this man had elevated up in that holy plateau, that zenith category. I'm a 6-figure earner. Okay, he made a lot of money, he did a lot of great things, able to establish himself. But he can't just say, okay, I'm getting ready to leave right now, or I won't be able to be here, or something happened to him, God forbid. He said, I just want you to pay that same income to my son. That's who I want you to give my job to. They will laugh him out the door. Your job, your income. No, we got someone to go and replace him. We're going to give the income that his job produces to that person who produces it for us. But what the carrot bars, I create. Let's just say I go ahead and create a 6-figure income, and many people have done it. Now, let's just say I do that. Let's say with my work and my tenacity, I build this business ground up, and I create that. Do you realize I can leave that income along with the assets, with the gold and everything else? Do you realize I can leave that income to one of my beneficiaries or my beneficiaries, and it's still going to pay them the income that I built? Please hear what I just said. Please hear what I just said. You know, now what is that going to do for me? Well, I'm going to close my eyes and meet my God with a smile on my face, because I know the ones left behind are taken care of. I know they won't have to sell the house. I know the college will be paid for. I know the insurance and I know they will be able to live. And there are people out there, because I have left something behind that's tangible. I'm not talking about a life insurance policy. That's great too. That's a one-time lump sum. I'm talking about leaving an income stream for them. They can go out there and in turns create another income stream. So that's what Carrot Bars allows you to do. You know, company based out of Stuttgart, Germany, been operating since 2011. It's an asset, the perfect business right now. I mean, it was good back 2 and 3 years ago. Even it was good before all the corona hit, but it's gooder now, if that's such a word, gooder. I mean, no, simply because of this. If If you're just profiting off of this, and believe me, you will profit by saving gold. As I said, gold is soon to hit $2,000 per an ounce. Okay, now could you say the same thing with your cash? Is your cash more valuable or less valuable? In other words, does it have more purchasing power than or less purchasing power? And do you see in the future that it will have more purchasing power or less purchasing power? Will gold have more purchasing power or less purchasing power in the future? Okay.
More.
Well, Mr. Fitzgerald, I hear you. How do I spend the gold? You don't. You can, but why? Why get rid of something that's spending money off of you, that's spending asset? If you want to earn income, you can build a team, get paid in euros, and spend the euros. The euros is for cash. That's for your bills. You go ahead and you get your hair cut, you pay your car payment, you go to Publix, you go to Chick-fil-A, or you go to yogurt like our host likes to do, likes nice little flavored yogurts. You do all that. That's to put gas in your car. That's to pay the mortgage. That's how you pay your bills, by using the euros that you get paid on a MasterCard. The wealth is your gold. That's keep going up. You can do the same thing with acquiring cryptocurrency. You can do the same thing with acquiring real estate. You can do the same thing with acquiring artwork. You can do the same thing with intellectual property. You can do all that. So you want to create wealth strip. Cash is for bills. Cash is for taking that off, and cash is for mainly putting in assets to create you more assets. That's what cash is. Cash is not to be collected. You don't go ahead and take $100,000 and put it in the bank. You put that stuff to work for you in instruments that's going to grow your wealth. There is nothing like leverage, ladies and gentlemen. I could take probably anyone. Let's just say I take one of our affiliates, and I know her handle is Little Sharon. Okay, Little Sharon lives in England. I'm much bigger and stronger than her. And let's just say we decide to get the for some strange reason, I'm over there doing some carrot bar work. She said, Fitzgerald, I bet you $500 I could beat you in a tug of war. And I'm like, Sharon, I don't feel like taking your money. Evidently you've been drinking too much ale over here in Britain. No, don't do that. But she keeps on and she keeps doing. And then she pulls one of those cards and challenged me in front of friends and stuff. It's like, he's just scared. I said, all right, I'll take your thing. She baited me. Okay, it's a $500. All right, so when is it? Oh, well, let's just do it tomorrow, 3:00. Okay, all right, cool. I'll just go over there. And so I go over there, and Prince Amir and I, we have a meeting we're going to do, say like 4:00 over there in England with London with our carrot bar affiliate. I said, Prince called me, hey, Fitzgerald, you going to be there? I said, no, man, I got this thing to take care of 3:00. I should be done in 5 minutes, then I could just meet you at the hotel right there. Give me plenty of time to dress and shower, shave, whatever I need to do. Mm-hmm. And he's said, what is? I got $500 I got to get. Okay. So I go out there confident. I'm probably wearing my Stacey Adams. Don't even take my stuff off. Probably don't even take my shoot, Stacey Adams. Take my, that's my age, man. Just take my suit jacket off and maybe a little polo shirt, because I don't want to get my white shirt and tie. Take that off. Don't even come out of my suit pants. No big deal. No, I ain't even interested in putting sneakers on. I got to go real quick. I've got to take care of this 5 minutes. I go there to the park. She's already there waiting for me. But I notice in the stands, she has 9 other ladies there. Okay, about her size. And everything, and they're sitting up there, and they're all dressed and stuff. I'm thinking they're spectators. I ain't counting it. I'm like, you ready to go? She's like, yeah. Okay. So we get ready to go. I grab the rope, and she grabs the rope. But before we start, she said, okay, ladies. Okay. Okay, come on. So I noticed all 9 of them get with her. They start getting right behind her. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? She's like, well, Fitzgerald, I challenged you to the tug of war. You didn't say if I couldn't bring anybody. And so I said, whatever, so let's just get this over with. Okay, so I start, I lose every single time, even though I'm strong, even though I am stronger than the Miss Sharon, but I'm not stronger than 10 Miss Sharons. So she takes my $500, divides it by 10. All the girls get 50. I'm broke. I'm out of $500. Okay, what am I saying right here? If that analogy works like this, if you are just dependent upon your job, if your job and you are the sole source of income for you and your family based on that job, if that job is taken to you from corona, through sickness, through illness of a parent or child or a spouse, if they decide they're going to move somewhere and you can't move with them, if they decide they're going to downside and they're going to phase the apartment up, guess what? Your whole family is at jeopardy because your income is gone. But if you have something called leverage, if you have other people in addition to yourself working to create your income, that's going to put you in a powerful position. J. Paul Getty said, I would rather have 1% of 100 men's efforts than 100% of my own. He was talking about leverage. That's what Carrot Bars will give you. Okay, you create a business. You got a business package. Okay, I'm a VIP. Prince Dynas is a VIP. But Dynas Amir is a VIP. All right. I got a little organization around the world, about 12,000 business affiliates, besides me helping me at my wealth. Okay. All right. So let's just say 100 or 200 side, they ain't going to do anything. I still got thousands of more. I'm getting paid in euros, getting paid in euros, saving my gold, running my own home-based business from the comfort of my home here in Tampa, Florida. I work with my business partner, Prince Dynas Amir in Atlanta, Georgia. That lady I use, Little Sharon, that's actually one of our business partners. She's in London, England, for real. Okay, so I'm able to create wealth and help other people create wealth. In all 149 countries around the world. I've never been to Africa, but I have a presence all over there. I've never been to the Caribbean, but I have a presence over there. No, I have been to Australia, but I have a presence over there. Haven't been to Kuwait, but I have a presence over there. Both Prince Amir and I. Because why? Because we work with our partners to help them build residual income streams, so they can help their partners build residual income streams, so we all benefit. It's group economics on steroids. No, all from the comfort of our home. Okay, so if you're gonna look at tools, you got to do things different. People talk about how bad it is and how bad the economy is and what all these unemployment claim and how the housing is getting ridiculous. Jeff Bezos didn't get the memo. On Monday, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, because of the business he's in, on Monday, that man made $13 billion one day. $13 billion. Its fortune's going up left and right, but you have to be in a different income stream. Ladies and gentlemen, the financial markets right now is convulsing. It's doing the thing, but it's not a recession for everyone. I had a friend of mine, a business partner, Mr. Quentin Brown in Atlanta. He taught me that. He said it's not a recession for everyone. It's not a recession for everyone. And I remember that. You just got to be in the right mix. The game is switched online. You have got to provide value and quality of service online, because if you're online, you can reach the world. Your business don't have to sleep. But your Carrot Bar business doesn't sleep. Mine and Prince Amir is working somewhere along the way. Someone could say I'm listening to these two Americans. There's this guy, with a funny accent, as far as like that. I think he said he's from Alabama, whatever. Making a little sense. And I'm over here in Ethiopia sipping some coffee, watching Search for Uru on the stream right now. I'm just going to go and start my business to get me a business packet and start acquiring gold. And guess what? Search for Prince Dynas Amir has received income because someone saw him sitting around there on the stream, and they decided they wanted to start their own gold savings franchise. Because why? They're getting tired of always not having money, or they want to create another wealth stream. So you take advantage of the advantages. Now, some of you might say, well, I can go out there and start a business. I'll go ahead and get me a McDonald's. Good luck. You got about $1.5 million to do it. Right. Are you able to hire employees right away? Are you able to buy the building, pay the utilities? keep paying the ongoing fees.
Oh, let me stop you for sure. With McDonald's owns the real estate, so you don't.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that. I didn't
yeah,
know.
so the franchisee doesn't
No.
even own the real estate.
Okay, so are you able to do that? And so if not, man, maybe you want to get a hold of a system that still will allow you to use your gifts and talent, but create wealth, create income streams that Carrot Bars could afford you. Then put that in other income streams that will create more income streams. You can never ever have enough income streams coming to your house. But the trick to create them income streams, and I used to think, Prince Amir, before I understood what this was, you would go out there and say, well, I got to go get a second job. I'm a firm believer, ladies and gentlemen, the older I get, the more I believe it right now. And I definitely 100% believe it now. 2 jobs is for 2 people. 2 jobs is for 2 people. It's only so much hours in the day you have. It's only so much physical strength a man and woman have. But if you can duplicate it, if you can use leverage to create income, man, you are at such a strong advantage. So register your account, get your business package. You got 1 of 4 business package. The higher the business package you get, the more money you get paid. Just simple as that. And so you have the VIP package, which is about 4,900 euros. Prince Amir won one of those for free. He has 2 packages. He won that package for free through his production. Okay. And you have the gold business package, about 2,500 euros one time. Then you have the silver business package, about 595 euros. You have the bronze business package, about 180 euros. Okay, that's a scenario. I said on the low thing, I said, hey, if I had $1,200 and I've got my semi check, I'm going to take 200 of that, buy me a dang business package on the low. But if I recommend you want to start on the business package, get you a VIP stretching a little bit too much, get your gold. But if you want to do a minimum like a silver, and I can explain that a little bit. Okay, so when you have packages, you are able to gather what's called units. What are units? Every time someone buys gold, every time someone gets a package, every time someone purchases any of the products through the Carrot Bar ecosystem, they have a unit value attached to them depending on the item. So in Carrot Bars, you have 2 teams, a right team and a left team. Uses the binary concept. Okay, so when you have a VIP package, like Prince Amir has, every single time that you acquire 25 units on one side, 50 units on another, units are acquired from people purchasing items. Okay, every time that happens, you can receive 80 euros like clockwork. It's happened to him and I many a times. One time it happened in such a way to him. He didn't know it. I called him. He was sitting in Washington D.C. in the lobby waiting to change planes. And I told him what had happened. He had made something like over 300 something euros just because someone decided then his team decided to go ahead and start their own business. He didn't even know it. I had to let him know. The one time the same thing happened to me. I was eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Before I finished, my sponsor, Mr. Michael Delco, let me know. I said thank you very much, and I drove home. Money that's working, for me while I'm out there doing something else. One that's working for you, earning money while you're doing something else. Now, if you have a gold business package, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you're going to get a dual team payout of 60 euros. With a silver, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you're going to get a dual team payout of 50 euros. And if you have a bronze, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you're going to get a dual team payout of 60 euro. Now, I know that not many people are so financially crunched that they can at least afford like a silver or gold or even a VIP package. We're going to show you how to get value with it. Now, for someone says, well, I can probably, can I acquire gold from other sources? Sure. But you're not going to get a residual as far as from doing that. Also, you can earn free gold with the Carrot Bar structure. For example, you have a business packet, you're on something called auto save. and you get at least a gram of gold a month. Just one of these every single month. And believe me, you're going to want to get much gold as you can, as fast as you can.
Right.
Let's just say you do that for a year, and you have 5 people who you personally registered to do it for a year too. Do you know the Carrot Bars at the end of that year, and long as those standards are maintained, they're going to send you 20 of these for free. That's almost like an ounce of gold for free. Just because you're doing production. Prince Amir's won free gold. I won free gold. You know, and getting back to my other scenario, let's just say you get a gold package, or I use a silver package, because I think you at least should come in as a silver. And here's why. Let's just say you get a silver package, and you have 5 weeks. In the first 5 weeks, you personally get 5 business affiliates who see this opportunity. You present it to them, they register up under you, they get in your business, your network, and they get a silver package. In 5 weeks, Carrot Bars is going to automatically promote you to a gold and give you a 24-year-old business package for free with all the higher payoffs that comes with it. Okay, let's say you're a dynamite. You're a man or woman. Hey, get out. You know, Mr. Fitzgerald, Mr. Mayor, tell me what to do and get out of my way. Okay, here's what you do. We out your way. Okay, and you go out there and you find those 5 silvers. You do it like in 2 weeks. You know, you're just on fire. You get 2 weeks, and then you have 3 weeks remaining. Well, you've already been promoted to a gold. Now you go out and find 5 golds within the 3 remaining weeks of your 5, and you're automatically up to a VIP. In other words, you just got almost a $3,500 VIP business package for free. You got all your money back you paid in the silver. Okay, you're paid at higher commissions and everything like that, and that is pretty much what one and done. With this game, once you get your package, there is no other fees to pay. You can upgrade your package by paying the difference, but you can also win other packages by your production. Okay, plus they're going to come with some gold, and so this is what we find out. Carrot Bars is probably the most simplest thing that you're going to do financially. What are you doing? Let's talk about what I'm doing. I mean, what's so hard about this? You take this little paper cash and you exchange it into gold. You exchange it in gold. Gold is going up in value. This is going to go down in value. That's why you want to do it. You get paid in euros. No, every Friday. You have no cap on your income. You have no limit for people who you need to talk to. Here, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need any special licenses. I can do business. I can go in business right the heck now and operate in business in Nigeria. I don't have to have any special Nigerian permits to have my own Carrot Bars business over there. I don't have to sign any special papers. I don't know how the government works over there. You know, I don't know what laws. I'm a foreigner. You know, I'm an American. You know, so I don't know what's going on over there, but I can have a global business with boots on the ground over there that work in their business, and they can be prosper in their business, and I can receive payouts as far as from that. And I do have a business in Nigeria. I have business in Tanzania, you know, Uganda, South Africa, Ghana, Cameroon, Kenya. I've never been to any of those countries. But I talked to my business partners over there. Okay, they decide they're going to make something. My job is to help them, you know, and we have a system for us for doing that. We have a system called wealthbuildersworldwide.info. It's a free system. We do all our trainings. It was started by Mr. Ty and Mrs. Valerie Best, because you're going to need people to tell you what to do. You're going to show you what to do, should I say. You're going to need someone to guide you. You're going to need someone to guide you. And I was talking to a dear friend of mine who I went to college, and you know, and he owns a successful real estate brokerage firm. His dad was an appraiser, and you know, so I told him, man, I said, man, I wish I would have had the counsel that you did, because I was smart and hungry, but I just didn't know where I was going. I didn't have no direction when I was young. I didn't have anyone to sit me down, Fitzgerald, you know, perhaps you ought to go this way, get way that way, and then I did have someone to tell me. And then I simply didn't listen. For example, my youngest brother, my middle brother, told me, hey, Fitzgerald, you ought to go in the military. I didn't want to go, but I would have been probably retired as a corporal right now. But coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, that don't mean anything. What are you going to do now? Now, what are you going to do now? So we've given you an opportunity, and that's all it is. Now, how do you get in? You have to be invited. What's your invitation? Prince Amir's link that's running down at the end of that is at the bottom of the screen. Just go ahead and register your account. He can help you with your business packet. He's gonna reach out and call you. If by chance Prince Amir is doing one of his many videos that he does throughout the day, or taking care of some other things like that, if you ring him and you get voice message, I want you to immediately give me a call. 1-716-573-6296. 1-716-573-6296. That is my personal cell number. Had the number for many years. As I stated again, people say, well, why does he give out his cell numbers? I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. I want you to get in touch with me. You're gonna need to know how to maneuver through your site. You're gonna need to know certain things on how to win with this. That's my job. My job is to plug you into Wealth Builders, where it can teach you and where it can go over things with you. Then for those like say, okay, I want additional information, great. Go ahead and log on to therealmoney.info. But all this is just an opportunity. Or we can keep doing what we're going to do right now. Wait for the check. Hope we don't get fired. Hopefully they don't cut our salary. Hopefully we are those, the man and woman who's anointed, to stay in. We're the in crowd. Hoping we have the right political view where they don't fire us because we have a different. Hoping that the economy will open back up. You imagine? Do you know it's barbers and stylists who make six figures, and just because some governor passed a law and said their business got to close, there are waiters and maitre d's that make six figures. Waitresses is waiter. And you imagine that someone come in and just tell you all of a sudden you can't work anymore, but we don't got no point. We don't have no plan how we're going to pay your bills.
Right.
But you can't work. Oh, and we can't tell you when we're going to open. Can you imagine someone saying that to you? No.
Fitzgerald, you know what I found out? So I think in Canada, so people were praising Canada in regards to the response to coronavirus. I read today that they're demanding that a lot of those people pay that money back.
In Canada?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. How you gonna keep giving that money? How you gonna keep giving that money out without having something come in there and stuff like that? So relatively, I think I poured my heart out. At least I like to do that. I mean, I always can get better at my delivery, but my sincerity can't be questioned. We really, really want you to win. We want our partners to win. My philosophy is simple. What use is the walking on a good beach? What use is to have a great home and inviting you over, but I can't help you build a great home? What use is it, being able to give to my family or give to my nieces and nephews, and I can't show you how to do the same thing to give to your children? What good is it me building a business and stuff, but I can't help you build a business? I'm not no better than you and your family. I'm not any better like that. You deserve to have your dreams too. So I believe in teaching you how to fish. But I believe in it. I believe in empowering you, to help you build wealth. But not I, but Team Amir, which what Dynas Amir heads. That's the name of his team. We believe in helping others build wealth. Where you can build wealth, we'll get ours. Now, I've also said this: if you're one of those type of people, to say, well, you know what, I got to be the man or the woman. All eyes got to be on me, as Tupac Shakur would say. Mm-hmm. I got to be the man. I got to let people know this is my team, that team. This is my team. You are going to be broke. You are going to have people not following you. You know what? People don't care about how you blow your own horn. Let people blow your own horn. In other words, if you don't care who gets the credit in this game, you're going to get rich. If you help other people get what they want, God Almighty is going to make sure you get what you want. It's His law. So you got to get your head off all this thing. Like I'm going to be the man or the woman and all that kind of stuff. I can promise you, this man right next to me on the trajectory he's going, he will win that Rolex watch, the free watch. He will win the free Mercedes. And I truly in my heart believes that he's going to win that $750,000 villa. Oh, those are other prizes that you can get through your production. Built for him anywhere in the world. And you know what Fitzgerald Stevens is going to be doing? Fitzgerald Stevens is going to be somewhere in that room, probably real close to the stage, and I'm going to be doing like this. Go, go, go. I'm not going to be nudging someone. You see that brother up there? He wouldn't be up there if it wouldn't been for me. Y'all really shouldn't be looking at him. I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that got on his stream and talked to him and built his. No, that's my brother. I don't have any. You know what? What I got to worry about? I'm going to get to ride in the car anyway. I'm going to get to come over here and stay at this place and visit with him anyway. I'm going to have my own. And that's how we are with our partners. And that's what Prince Amir and I believe. We believe in empowering you to get what you want out of life and working right alongside of you until you do it. We don't care about your color. We don't care, but your sex. We don't care about your different religious beliefs or your different faiths. We don't care. We care about, you getting what you want. You living the life and your life on your terms. So on that note, what I want to do, Dynasty, you can address a couple of questions right there. We won't be back this Sunday. Here's one for me. And speaking of Mr. Eddie Thorne, Fitzgerald, I'm not a fan of Alabama football. Sir, you should be. And, but they have been winning since the 1930s. Not to get off subject, man. You should be. Then search for Uru. Bama football is a glorified junior program. Oh, dude, man, you must have failed a trip. You must have had some bad apple cider vinegar, dude. You don't even believe that your own self. But keep writing in there what people think you know what you're talking about. You can go ahead and do that. But we want to open up and see what questions we can answer for you guys. And look at that. On a serious note, it ain't about football. That's just our thing. Hey, that's all that. We ain't getting on it. We're not a sports network. We're a life network. So, all Prince, right. You have anything that sticks out to you, man, that you
I want to address Ivy Dream's question. I go to my local dealer and I buy my silver and gold directly. I go in and pay and walk out with my gold and silver in my hands. Why would a person go in this direction? Number one, so
gold in my hand too.
Right. Okay. So number one, you now have the opportunity where you yourself could become a gold dealer. All right, that's number one. Number two, Ivy, if you were to refer your friends to this gold dealer, will your gold dealer pay you? You could type yes or no in the chat room, Ivy Dreams. Again, if you refer your friends and your family to this gold dealer, will your gold dealer pay you? And then can you build a team around that? Can you build a business around that? Can you earn residual income through your gold dealer, where you yourself don't always have to buy gold or silver from your gold dealer, but when others buy silver and gold from this dealer, that dealer will cut you a check every time they make a purchase? And then when your friends who you refer to this gold dealer, when they refer somebody to this gold dealer, will they cut you a check?
No.
And the answer is no.
That was a very good question that she asked, and that's probably many questions. That's a very question. Probably many people was thinking that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please ask your question, because don't be shy, because you know what? Someone probably has the exact same question they want to know anyway. So we're here as long as the comments are respectful, but business plate, we can be more than happy to best.
1 second. Let's see. Naki, my wife joined one of your associates. Naki, do me a favor. Get back with your associate, okay? And then have the associate that your wife joined with, have them call Karatbars directly to get her KYCs approved. So get back with get back with your associate and have them handle it.
Anything else sticks out with your Prince? We got a few minutes.
No, that's it.
Okay. Naki, Prince Amir was absolutely right about that. You get back what you're sponsored. Now, were you sponsored by on Prince Amir's team or someone with him?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I can get back with your associate. Well, go ahead, Fitzgerald.
No, call me. I'll help you with it. No big deal. I mean, no big deal. Now, usually we work with people within our team, but you have a legitimate thing to have your wife call me 1716. I'm sorry. You call me. I'm not going to have a man's wife call me. You call me along with your wife, and then I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. That's not going to take any more of my time. I'll show you how to do that.
Yeah, the associates.
We'll be happy to help you. I don't care if you're on our team or not. We'll help you that. Now, this is that one occasion. Mostly we have to save our energy for working directly with our downline, and you can understand that. That'd be like me owning a Chick-fil-A, but I'm going over there to help Burger King, show them how to cook the fries.
All right, Fitzgerald, real quick. She said her just got a silver package. Thanks for the information, gentlemen. Hold on. Let me.
Who is this? Is that Naki?
Samuel.
Mr. Samuel. Now, when he just got a silver, he just ordered it now, or no?
Let me check real quick.
But while Prince Amir is doing that, Mr. Samuel, hopefully you're
Samuel, congratulations, Samuel. Thank you for purchasing.
Okay, Mr. Samuel, give me a call directly after this. 1716-573, and I can go over to you with the next step. See, we have the
number for sure. 1716-573.
1716-573-6296. Now, let me say something real quick, ladies and gentlemen. The system of wealth builders, plugging you into the system, get you to training. Yes, that's extraordinarily important. More important than Prince Amir and I by a long shot. You're going to get world-class training. But here's where Prince Amir and I like to really take a step to it. We like to be personally involved with each one, everyone that come within our team, because you know what? I'm a big proponent. If I spent money and and someone just gave me a back and said, okay, just drop it off and go talk to someone, man, I got a problem with that. I mean, I can figure it out, but somehow I want a mentor. I want someone to help guide me. That's why you get the personal phone number. Now, if you notice, Prince Amir doesn't give his out. That's the way. That's how me and him and I arranged that.
Let me clarify something, guys. When you sign up as an affiliate, I'm going to personally call you. So when you sign up as an affiliate, I'm going to personally call you. And also, and Fitzgerald, I'll take your lead on this. Naki says that the associate who I guess his wife signed up under is no longer active in Karatbars.
No problem. Tell them to call me. I can go ahead and plug them into wealth builders, put them in the thing. See, we don't go around them. Go around. Oh, Mr.
Well, I was going to ask something else, but we'll talk.
Please go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay, now I'll take your lead on this. If their upline is no longer active and giving them support, and we're going to give them support, is it okay to say sign up under us? Or
no, it's not. Okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. God Almighty will give it back to us, Prince Amir. God Almighty will give us 10 Nakis if we sit around there and just invest and sow into him, that man and his wife. Okay, I don't care if their sponsors not plugged into it. Don't make a difference. We can find someone to get you some help. We could go up to the stream to find someone. But if you don't have that, allow us to just give you a few pointers and set you on a proper trail. Because nothing's more frustrating if you get something and all of a sudden the person dropped off and you don't have any guidance. So I'll personally be glad to help you. It's not going to kill my day, And once again, God Almighty would give it back to Prince Amir and I. He'll give us 10 of you, just by helping you. So I believe in giving back, and things like that. So I'll be able to do that and help you with it. No big deal. We'll show you exactly how to get the KYCs, but show you what they're looking for and show you exactly how to do that. No big deal. No big deal whatsoever. No. Okay. So Prince, what we're seeing right here, man, we're getting a lot of good positive feedback, and people are looking. People are sitting around there looking. Do we answer our phones, Prince, or is this just something? Okay. Do we sit and work with our customers, as far as with this and our partners?
Absolutely.
Are we their bosses?
No, we're not.
We're not their bosses. And so we want to see you win. It's not a nostalgic thing like that. I mean, God is good to us. We want to be good right back to you. It's enough money out there for everyone. It's enough success out there for everyone. But you have to be plugged into the right system. That you have to have a system to win. You have to have a vehicle, which Carrot Bars gives you, and then you have to have a system in order to know how to drive that vehicle to success. And so that's what we do. I've learned more about gold, learned more about money from being into this thing, than a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I started this at 50 years old. 50 years old. That's 5 years ago. I'll be 56 September 8th. Now, why am I saying that? Time goes by so dang fast it'll frighten you.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm 50 something. I mean, I remember when there was a time, believe it or not, I thought 27 was old. So what I'm saying, it don't make a difference when you start. Just start. Parrot Bars will allow you to erase every financial error you've ever made. But you work. And you work and things like that. And so you're racing against the clock. I don't care if you're 23 or 53. You're racing against the clock because time will go by so fast it'll frighten you. You want to put yourself in a position where you can live your life on your terms. If you want to work and be a teacher, great. Create your residual income through Carrot Bar. Still do it. If you're called to the ministry, great. Still keep doing the ministerial work. The work of God Almighty. Great, keep doing that. Create your residual income. You're a housewife, and you're sitting at home, and you thinking, how can I contribute? Start your business. Great, still do that and raise your babies the way you want to, and impart in them your curriculum and your instructions. Whatever you want to do it. You say, I want to fire my boss. Great, let's go ahead and show you how to do it. It's whatever you want. No dream and no thing is bad. If you just want to make $500 extra a week where you can just do whatever you want. You want to make 5,000 a week, you can. I'm just letting you know. And we're here to help you because that's one thing I love about partnering with this man. That's one thing I love about my brother. He's sincere. I've been knowing this cat 15 years. I knew him before he was Dynasty. I knew him before all this. I've got a long history with this man. And so, but he is sincere. He really cares about his community, and his community is nothing but people. He really wants to see people thrive. Dynas is a global citizen. I don't have that lofty title. I'm just over here in the West and, over here in America. I want to be, but he's actually put boots in the ground. And every home I've seen him go to, people are smiling around him. People are inviting me. I've heard even other people say on the streams, Dynas can go to parts of Africa some of the Africans are afraid to go to. He go to places like, seriously. And so we take that one-on-one approach that's going to help get it. If we don't have it to help you get it, if we don't have any more questions, we will let you go and we'll let you enjoy the rest of your day. Once again, I make myself available. Please don't call me if you haven't registered your account. More likely, I'm talking to the other people who have. I got a call waiting for me right now. But please don't call me if you haven't registered your account. And if you do call me and I don't answer it right away, just leave a message. Just send me an email. I'll get back to you. Preferably just leave me a message or send me a text. And I've added a global calling plan on my phone, so because I make so many calls around the world. So we'll accommodate you. But God bless you all, make it happen. And in my closing statement, what I generally make, Warren Buffett has said that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. 100% guaranteed. Fitzgerald Stevens says, if you don't make moves will be made on you. Guaranteed. And Mr. Michael Delco says, my sponsor, my friend, person that changed my life with this thing, he has said that if you don't come from a wealthy family needs to come from you. You can do it. No one's stopping you. And some of you might get annoyed with me, but let me tell you what the annoyed is going to come. If you might, because you don't understand what I'm doing. You might say, okay, man, whatever. What does God talk about? But here's why you're going to need to know it with me. Because as of today, as of this day, what you've heard from me and Prince Amir, you can't unhear. I've told you that you can change the destiny of your life. I just told you that the white man don't keep you down, the black man don't keep you down, the Indian man don't keep you down. The black woman is not the source of your pain and despair. The black man is not the source of your pain and despair. You know, the government is not the reason why you're in this situation, far as like that, because you wasn't born into wealth. That's not the reason you're in this situation. Because you know what, you didn't go to school and get your degree. You got the degree and you didn't pass the test. That's not the reason why you're in the situation. Now you have a way that you can change the course and the destiny of your family and your life. You can do it by you making the decision to do it. It's all on you, but we're going to help you. So therefore, the excuses have all been eliminated. I can use them too. You know, I can use them too, and you can use it too. But excuses only count for you. See, no one else wants to hear it. They only count for you. No one else is not concerned about hearing it. You know, are you being affected? Are you living your best life, or you're not? If you're not, you need to change things in order to do it. If you are, maybe you want to enhance it. So what we're saying, we say this not in condemnation, but we're going to get right alongside of you to help you build dreams for you and your family, build the wealth and the time freedom that you can have where you can live life on your term, because life is but a vapor. Compared to the shortness that God gives us on this earth, compared to the afterlife is not to even compare. But to us, it means something. We want to make our mark. We want to make a mark before we leave. And, you know, we want to live a good life while we're here to the best of our abilities, our talents that are taken, because we will have to give an account to the Creator for what we have done with the time that He's given us, what we have produced. And that's fact. Prince Amir, I love you dearly, man. You know, and I guess we'll be back on 1:30 on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
And everyone have a great weekend. To our new affiliate who just registered that silver package, sir, I want you on this phone as soon as we hang up. You know, I want you dialing me if at all possible. Just please dial me, and then I'll put off something I'm getting ready to do just to hear from you. And we appreciate. Congratulations on your silver package, and I'm going to show you how to parlay it. And in the second call with Mr. Nakita, you give me a call when you're with your wife, where I can talk to you both when I talk to you both at the same time. I'm requesting that your wife just not call me, you know, not call me without you there. I mean, I respect as far as your position right there, you know, for being her husband. And so you guys call me on there, and I'll show both of you guys how to win this thing. No problem. Help you with your KYCs, do what we need to do. Prince Amir, man, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity on your platform. What you're doing is truly a blessing to the world. You know, the content, man, I look so much forward to your show, and it's about time for me to order another shirt, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone. No problem. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Go to DynastyAmir.com. Grab your merchandise. Until next time, family, Dynasty Amir, search for Huru. Peace.